One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Just about to kick it off, and they're about to let those tortillas go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will have the opening possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. Grabbed over the middle, it's Turner. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Turner. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Red Raiders heading quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch. It's Turner. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Turner. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Oh, that may be in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot, and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Middle Tennessee State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people will do it. Again, we see the freaks, we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Caught close to the marker, hits Duff. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wants to throw again. He's going to let it go. He's got it inside the 15. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup. And then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's flat. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
He'll keep it himself. Back midfield, he's got room. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quarterback gets the first down and more. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Red Raiders are in the hurry up. They'll give it to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and get them a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. The give to the back. Knocked off his feet.
How much confidence do you have in your quarterback? You're going to have to throw this in the end zone and try to generate a touchdown on 4th down. It's still relatively early in the game. It's still relatively close. How aggressive can you be with your signal?
Good right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they're lining up to to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. Gives it on the option. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that everywhere. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give on the option. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
I love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. White going to attack through the air. Grabs it in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they missed an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, MTSU.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man. It's Stone. Oh, look out on the right. At the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Red Raider.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. White wants to throw it. The sweet feet buy a little time. Makes the grab. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. A first down for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Harper. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
They'll run it from the gun. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Now adjusting. Unleashes one. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it. There he goes. Gives him the big stiff arm. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
How about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
He'll pull it on the read. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback on the keep. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. To throw, it's Russell. Quick strike complete. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Point. They're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's begin on what's going on in a big one in the American. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UTSA. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Snagged in the middle. It's Duff. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Wants to go up top on first down. Going downfield for the big play. Pulls it in inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll do it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Looking for a man. It's Russell. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th and goal.
Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is extended a bit further.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice bomber, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Looking to buy time. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, looking to pass. Converts on 4th down, still going. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The short hands, it's Duff. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. The give from the gun.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. White going to attack through the air. Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help tack on this 3rd down. Got it looking for the 1st down. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do in a short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the 1st down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Lost a throw on 1st down. Looking for a deep man. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. After that penalty, now they're set up inside the red zone on 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here. You go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it out. It's Hardy. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Russell. Quickly complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield on first down. A little screen to the running back. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to go up top at times, running out in the half. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Now staring at a third and short from the 40. Looking to throw for it. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. The Red Raiders will punt it away on fourth down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. White wants to throw it. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock.
And the Red Raiders will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Duff. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. He'll keep it himself. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Dropping back, it's Russell. Takes a hit as he fires. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection. action on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were really disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sidelines.
Turning it on! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Unloads to the wideout. Pass is broken up. It's incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. Offense getting set for 1st down. They'll leave it with him. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. That is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Lets it fly. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And a good, solid pickup for the defense. Cuts him down. Halfway there on 1st down and 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Russell. Fires to the big fella. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. And the Red Raiders come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw. Here's the Heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Trying to set up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this one. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just throwing in completion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Looking to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. White going to attack through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. Brings it to the open. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got it in the middle, it's Turner. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. The Red Raiders decide to punt it away. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. And the Red Raiders line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. The short hands, it's all. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Bowling. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to get it through the air. Using the quick game. There he goes. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know the guy's got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get that. That's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out. But the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to it. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. From the gun, he leads it with the back. Makes his man miss. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach. You know, and the second one, you know, usually he takes me out of the game.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, the offense is trying to go with a little touch pass this time. Down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense.
Touchdown, Blue Raiders! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
That is complimentary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense that just gave you a good stop, they need another one for you.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers.
Turning it on! And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Offense set on 1st down. Finds his man. It's stolen.
Yeah, what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
The Red Raiders can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play-action fake. Catch in the middle. It's third. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Finally, some signs of life for this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Pressure coming. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Recover by the defense, and he's off. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And this feels like the exclamation point. The defense with a scoop and score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business. As an offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the gun. Give on the inside.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Going to swing it on second down. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their sixth straight win. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to UTSA. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's going to run it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air, it's Russell. Caught over the middle, it's Akers. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Red Raiders will snap it on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch, it's Akers. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. They'll try the run. Inside the 25.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium's expecting you to throw to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play, you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
Let's it fly. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And a nice touchdown. Continue to fight, continue to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Time is against them. Still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good.